Chrissy was a witness, so he runs over there with an axe and starts chopping her. Blah, 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 blah. Right? Now he's got to get rid of the bodies.
Welcome to Talk Murder to Me!
Woo! Welcome back, Jen.
Thank you. It's good to be back. It's good to be home.
Not only back, but it's a daytime episode.
It is.
Which we haven't done a daytime episode since, I want to say Labor Day.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Wow. Right. So I'm excited.
Yes.
I like day.
Yeah, because then we can take a nap and sleep off the drunkenness.
Yeah. Which is good because it's New Year's Eve tonight. We got to stay awake from midnight.
It is. So when you're hearing this, next time you hear this, tacos will be next year.
That's right. Let's have a sip of this drink, shall we?
We shall.
It looks to die for.
Nicole, tell us what we're drinking tonight.
We are drinking Grasshoppers this evening, which is creme de menthe, heavy cream, and creme de coco. Mm-hmm. And then Jen, ever so creatively, put some chocolate syrup in the glass, and we garnished them with grasshopper cookies, which are basically Thin Mints.
Yeah.
It tastes like mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Jen, I see you got a new musical instrument at the table.
Yes, I have. We haven't recorded since I got my cowbell.
We did record that night, but it was a Patreon, I think.
Oh, well, as if you guys don't know, John for Christmas got me a cowbell because I love cowbells.
And it wasn't a dildo.
Well, she always hit it. Oh, shit. I'm going to cover my ears. It's just loud.
The louder it goes, is the more the wider it is. That was backwards.
Yeah, that's what she said.
What? It doesn't work for you.
Oh, fuck. I forgot about shots. Damn it.
Speaking of...
I was saying, maybe we should go out after this.
Shit.
We got to take a nap.
We do that?
Speaking of musical instruments, I'm so glad to be reunited with my bongos.
Yes. We're sorry, tacos, if you've missed the surprise shot segment and the cocktail segment. It's just not the same when Jen's not here.
I can't travel with...
easy. It looks like freaking whiskey or something.
No.
Oh, I know what that is. That's Honey Jack, isn't it?
Nope.
I don't know what it is. Nicole picked the surprise shot today, so.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Surprise shots. Surprise shots. We don't know what they are because they're a surprise.
That wasn't bad.
What is that?
That was a shot courtesy of our taco, Jessica, who requested that we actually do this drink.
What is
it?
It is called the Dead Nazi.
Oh, shit.
And,
well, then I like that already.
Right? Actually, I was expecting it to be really gross based on the ingredients, but it was actually pretty good. Thank you, Jessica.
That. Yeah, thanks, Jessica.
It's the peppermint...
Dr. McGillicuddy's?
Yeah, the Dr. McGillicuddy's and Jaeger.
Yeah.
And which I would not expect, because I don't like Jaeger at all.
Yeah.
For all you guys listening that don't know, here at Talk Murder, we do not like Nazis. So that fits right in.
I hope that there's no one really out there listening to us that likes Nazis, but okay.
If you're a neo-Nazi, what is a neo-Nazi?
A new Nazi.
White supremacist.
Neo means new?
Uh-huh.
White supremacist.
Except, unless you're talking about Neo, who's the singer. I got you 2 cookies.
Sexy love. Is that Neo?
My sexy love.
All right.
Make me feel so good. Ain't been done. Keep me running back to you. Oh, I know.
Was he also the one that was the singer in Tonight, I'ma love you tonight.
Give me everything tonight.
Well, we know we might not get tomorrow. Let's do it tonight.
Enrique Iglesias.
With Pitbull, with, I think, Neo.
No.
I think.
I don't think they had a cowbell in that song.
All right. Well, it just adds a little something extra.
That was like a big New Year's song a couple years ago. And by a couple, I mean like probably 5 because I don't keep up with
I was definitely in college.
Yeah.
I want to say sophomore year in college.
Ooh, sophomore? I was thinking like junior.
It was out before I went to Belgium, I know.
Really?
Yeah. All right. So 2 new Patreon subscribers to welcome and thank for supporting us. So we have Grace. Grace is from New York, but really closer to Canada. She's got a lot of pets, including a pig, which is cool.
Oh, cool. What?
Oh, my gosh. Guys, I had a dream the other night that we had a baby pig, and it was awesome.
I will say, if we ever started to get other animals other than dogs, I will probably go vegetarian.
We used to have a hog on the farm.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. After having a cow and chickens.
One of my friends
pigs,
at work had chickens or had chickens, and she doesn't eat meat.
Yeah.
Because she can't.
Yeah.
Then what's the point of having a chicken?
Well, you lay
fry
eggs.
that motherfucker up.
Anyway, so our other Patreon subscriber that we have to welcome is Annette. Annette, welcome Small
Annette.
Tacos, which a suggestion that we got from
Shelby
was that we should rename Small Taco to Value Meal Taco, which I love. I think that's
cute.
a great idea.
That's cute.
So maybe we'll change the tiers so it's
or taquito.
Yeah, I do like taquito too.
Yeah.
Value dollar menu,
Taquito
value menu.
Taquito could be $1. Value menu could be $3.
I think it should be 1, and then we can change the taquito to 5, and then we can add more.
I mean, you guys can donate whatever you want. If you guys want to give us $1,000,
I mean, that would
don't
help.
let our $1 and $5 tiers stop you from being generous.
Yes,
that's correct. We are still very poor.
So. I got a fan email over the break from Lauren. So Lauren, I'm sorry I haven't responded. I need to get better at that. But I did read it, and I showed Nicole and John, and it says the subject is tacos, like with multiple S's.
Cute.
Hi, Jen. This is Lauren, one of your Taco Supremos. I just wanted to write to you guys and send you a quick video and a cute pic of my cat because cats are the best. Mm-hmm. I do like cats. I just want to clarify because I know we're mostly dog people here, but I do like cats as well. Except I went to brunch with my mom and her friend this past Saturday, and her friend has like 6 cats, and like my mom has the nice air freshener in her car, and then the friend got into her car, and the whole car smelled like cats and cat litter, and I was like, this is disgusting. This is why I don't have cats. Even though I like them, I like to look at them and pet them, and they're cute, but I could never own one. Yeah. Also, shout out to you specifically, Jen, thank you, for clarifying whether or not I'm from Kansas City, Missouri or Kansas City, Kansas. Hearing you ask that literally made my night because there are for sure people who don't know the difference. But once again, I just want to thank you guys for putting out such great work, and I was super pumped to hear that you guys reached your first goal on Patreon. I hope that means more and more episodes. I don't want to keep you guys too long because I know you're busy making those episodes. But, like, seriously, thank you guys. Thank you, Lauren, for the email.
That's awesome.
And I do appreciate the special shout-out, but you just still did not clarify if you're from Missouri or Kansas.
True. She just help us.
Yeah,
and also,
help us.
let us know because John would love to do a story for you.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks, Lauren.
Yeah, thanks, Lauren.
You know what? I would like cats, too. If I could train a cat to go out the doggy door and pee instead of peeing in a box, I would probably have a cat.
Yeah.
Can you train them to do that?
You can train cats to use the toilet.
No, I want to train them to go outside and pee like a dog.
I'm sure you can.
Yeah, you just probably have to put it on a leash first and then, like, teach it. And then
on a leash.
I don't
That
want
was
a
one
cat.
of the videos. Nicole does not want a hat.
No, I don't. I'm sorry. I might be allergic. I don't know. We'll go with that.
Jen.
Yeah.
Where are we going and who we killing tonight?
I'm going to go back to California since the clue is grass. I'm thinking maybe a marijuana-related story. And I think we're killing...
This is the second time you mentioned weed, Jen.
The clue is grass. I'm sorry. What do you want? And
Are you high right now?
No, I'm not.
Let me see your eyes. Why are they cross-eyed?
Because that's how I look, John. That's why I'm single. I'm like Quasimodo. Anyway.
Oh, my God.
So
You're wearing a Notre Dame shirt, aren't you?
Oh, it's a Quinnipiac shirt. I don't really have cross-eyed, but I do look like Quasimodo. So
That's so not true.
anyway, so
No self-deprecating.
that's kind of my sense of humor. So if you don't like it, you can go screw.
Self-defecating humor, guys.
Deprecating. So I think that we are killing a couple, a 17-year-old girl and a 22-year-old guy.
Wow, he likes them young.
It was
That's not that young.
It was the 70s.
I mean, she's still legal. But she's still in high school.
It was 1974.
I mean, you could do that nowadays. I remember in high school, there were girls dating like 30-year-olds. I was like, fucking weird.
One of the girls I went to college with married she was a couple years younger. She just married like a 40-year-old.
I mean, I don't see
Hey,
anything
to
wrong.
each your own. Age is just a number.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with an 80-year-old and like an
Personally-
18-year-old. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just kidding.
I mean, like, I don't know. I
can't say
personally, like, I would prefer to date a little older, like maybe 5 years, 6 years ceiling.
60 years, yeah.
6 years.
How much older?
But like
John's
now
5
that
years
I'm
older.
now that I'm getting older, like it doesn't matter as much
Jen, you're
because like I don't.
22.
I'm 27. Don't remind me. Almost 30.
Tick tock, tick.
You know what, John?
Babe? No.
Yes,
shit.
he's true. My biological clock is ticking. So if anyone wants to, marry me and have a baby, that'd be fine too.
Yeah, with Jen, not have a baby and then bring it and.
No, if you want to have a baby and give it to me, that'd be great. Then I don't have to go through labor.
But don't drop some baby off at the doorstep.
I'd still take care of it. They're gonna think we're creeps. We're gonna get like DSS
They already
right? For any of my remaining friends who are still listening to this podcast, please don't judge.
Where are we going, Nicole?
I'm gonna say Texas. I'm trying to think of like something that has a lot of farmland. I don't know. I think we're going back on some sort of farm.
And some gets caught in the lawnmower.
No, although that's interesting. I'm gonna say someone. This is kind of like the MacArthur, right? Who was a gardener?
Bruce MacArthur.
Yeah. So someone is the hired gardener, and is doing like the lawns of homes or farms or something, and he's a murderer.
Or maybe they're the one that gets murdered.
So, all right. Well, nothing's changed. You guys are both wrong.
Hey, no, but there was an episode where I was right about something. Was it the first Dispatcher episode where I guessed his life sentence or the?
Well, you were right about this, Jen. We're going to California.
Are we really? Yes.
Look at you, Jen.
I've never guessed the place right, and I only guessed once. I didn't even change it.
That is true. Proud of you.
Oh, there's cookies over here.
I told you.
So, we haven't done this in a while. And I thought we'd make the New Year special by doing a hometown murder for one of our tacos.
Oh, cool.
Shelby?
Shelby, yeah.
Shelby.
Shelby from STS.
Shelby the small taco.
STSTS. Shelby the small Shelby the small STST. Yeah. We're doing tonight's episodes for
Cool. All right.
Or today's episode because it's still bright outside.
Yeah. And you know what she said?
What?
Wait, let me see what she said. In her email to us, or to me. And guys, if you're a Patreon member, especially if you're a Taco Supremo, send me an email and ask me to do a murder in your hometown. And I will most certainly do it. So she said, I'm from a town of... I'm talking like a girl. I'm from a town...
Are you trying to do Valley Girl voice?
Of what?
Valley Girl.
Valley Girl.
That's like California.
Oh.
Like, oh my God, like Valley Girl. But I don't think that she's a Valley Girl. I think that she's just
from
like...
Grass Valley. I'm from a tiny town called Grass Valley.
Don't make fun of our tacos.
I'm
Just speak.
Just
normal.
talk.
Okay, I'm just going. Right. I'm from a tiny town called Grass Valley, California, and I would love to hear about a murder from my area. Anyway, John, please tell a story about Grass Valley, California, or a nearby town. I tried to think of a specific one for you guys, but I thought I'd just leave it to the experts. So I don't know why, Shelby, you couldn't think of it. You have one of the most craziest stories.
She already talked about, and we talked about this last episode, her Golden State Killer, how he ruined her prom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
So, Shelby,
What a
you
wild connection.
do know this story.
But it's not the Golden State Killer.
It's not the Golden State Killer, but Grass Valley, California. Let me tell you about a little Grass Valley, California. You know why they call it the Golden State?
No.
Because of the gold rush.
Ah! Jen, you're right on. See, most people think it's because of the Golden State Bridge. Not only if you're in California, you probably know.
Well, I would assume that the Golden State Bridge was came
so,
after.
Wait, can I just say when you...
what?
You know what I thought of when you said, do you know how California gets its name?
What?
You probably know what I'm talking about. You
What?
know what I'm talking about, but in the scene... Yes.
Yeah.
They call it San Diego.
A
which
whale's
is
penis.
A whale's vagina.
A whale's vagina. And she's like, I don't think that's right. Yeah, that's right. Anyway, Grass Valley, California is packed to the brim. I'm talking 13,000 people. That's nothing.
Oh, I
Mount
don't really
Pleasant has like 80,000.
see. I don't even know when someone's like
Yeah.
a small town of like
Oh, yeah.
6,000 people. I'm like, that's a lot of people. Like,
Yeah.
I have no idea, no semblance of like how big a town is
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
the same way, yeah.
Well, all right. So Shelby said that the Golden State Killer ruined her prom, and I didn't know where Grass Valley was, but it's actually just north of Sacramento.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, so if you want to see the videos we're going to be watching and some of the photos, go to patreon.com. That's Patreon. Oh, I'm getting better at that.
Yeah.
Patreon. Let's try to say that fast.
Patreon.
No, you said you.
No, I didn't.
Patreon.
Oh, wait. Wait, no,
PTRUN.
wait. Time out. Before we start, I
I
have one more thing for you.
.com.
I have one more thing for you. Grace, my friend, our Taco Supremo Grace, sent me a voice message the other day, and she said every time you say patreon.com, she says it reminds her of the hotwire.com jingle.
Oh, yeah. Wait, that was William Shatner, wasn't it? No.
No, he's Priceline.
Oh, Priceline.
But yeah, you sound like the hotwire jingle when you say patreon.com, says Grace.
Yeah. So, Grace, go to patreon.com.
Now you're going to try to do it. Now you're going to try to do it, and it's not going to work.
Guys, go to patreon.com. That's patreon.com/talkmurder to be looking at the videos that I'm going to be showing the girls tonight while we get drunk on these Thin Mint drinks.
They're grasshoppers.
So, we're going to 1994, and you guys weren't even sperm yet.
Oh, man, I said
Yes, we
1974.
were. What the fuck? Like, how old do you think we are?
We were eggs.
Do
we
the
might not have been
math.
sperm.
1994?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we were.
I said 74. That's why I'm all confused.
Jen was still hatching. She was a late bloomer.
I was.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so I was 4 years old in 1994.
Jen was still in the incubator. All right, so I want to do something new.
One of 1994?
Every time we do a specific year, we're going to do like a little recap of what happened during that year.
Friends was in the height of its popularity.
All right. So, all right, number one. 1994 was not just a vintage year of music, but also pop culture.
Was that the year that Kurt Cobain killed himself?
Has anyone seen Pulp Fiction?
Yeah.
That was
I have
1990.
not.
You have not seen Pulp Fiction?
Great movie.
Oh
We can
my
watch it
God.
tonight.
Yeah, let's watch it tonight. How about the Beastie Boys Sabotage video?
Oh.
It's coming on a sabotage. Yeah, I do.
And of course, something about Friends. And anyway, number 4 is Friends.
Was that the debut year? Or is that that was no? Was that the
I thought
height of it?
I thought it debuted in 94.
All right, this website says as Chandler Bing.
Chandler Bing. Yeah.
And
that his
Monica
name?
get together?
Chandler Bing would say, could the introduction of U.S. sitcom Friends to TV screens be any more?
Anymore.
Can you do it? I don't know.
Can I see the line, please?
It says be any more important. I don't know what that means.
Can I just read the line, please?
As Chandler Bing would... Damn it.
Can you put it on the screen so I can read it?
My God.
Could the introduction of U.S. sitcom Friends to TV screens be any more important? The show captured optimism and aspirations of 20-something urbanites everywhere, changing the TV landscape forever.
I guess it did come out in 94 then.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one. Who's this?
I mean, it is very top.
The Beatles.
Who are those eyes?
George Harrison. Just kidding.
Oh, no.
Oasis.
Oh. I said maybe.
Step back from that ledge, my friend.
That's Third Eye Blind.
Third Eye
Oh,
Blind.
shit.
You're gonna be the one that
Who's this
saves
dude?
me.
Nelson
Mandela.
What'd you say?
She said Morgan
No, I
Freeman.
knew who I was
Morgan
talking about.
Freeman.
But, no, I knew it was Nelson Mandela, but I don't know why I said Morgan Freeman.
Oh, shit. He could play.
He could.
Oh, shit. All right, I'm going to scroll down slowly, and first one that gets it.
Lunchbox.
You too.
Nirvana.
Nirvana. Yeah, Nirvana.
Kurt Cobain.
Unplugged. Is this the year he killed himself?
That's what I asked. Or was it
No.
97?
No.
Or was it 2000?
I think it was 97, yeah. I think it was 97.
99? Oh, wait.
Oh, wait, no, here it is.
Oh, guess
94,
it.
yeah, he killed himself. Found dead in his greenhouse from a shotgun blast to his head that his girlfriend, Courtney Love. Oops, it didn't say that, but I just threw that in there. Conspiracy.
What do you guys think? Do you think Kurt Cobain killed himself or was it Courtney Love?
No, you can't shoot yourself in the face with a shotgun. A shotgun's long. You gotta, how's he gonna push the trigger?
Maybe he had one of the fancy old ones from 1800s, except they saw the shotgun on the scene of the accident.
OJ was in trial. He was arrested on 2 counts of murder.
If the glove fits, you must acquit.
No, if it doesn't fit. Who is that?
That looks like Matt Damon.
Oh, Shawshank Redemption.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen that.
Morgan
either.
Freeman.
You haven't seen Shawshank Redemption?
Jeez.
No, but I know how it ends.
Wow.
Oh,
Jen.
it's such a fucking phenomenal.
Morgan
movie.
Freeman dies, and then they
Madonna.
Oh, The Lion King.
I can't wait for that to
Oh,
come
The
out.
Lion King came out in 1994.
Hang on,
wow,
scroll back
wow.
up. You want to see something funny?
What?
I wonder if this is the screenshot where you can see it.
No,
No, it's not. But there's,
it's when they romp in the.
That is such a.
you can see the word sex.
That is not even true. I don't believe
Yeah, it is. Look it up.
Tom Hanks, Forrest Gump.
That's one of my favorite
Forrest
movies of
Gump
all
came out in
time.
1994. What a phenomenal movie. I think that's one of the best movies ever made.
That's one of my favorite movies of all
That
time.
has got to be one of the best movies ever
And
made.
also, I went to the Charleston Shrimp and Grits Festival.
Bubba Shrimp. Oh,
Bubba
Gump. Yeah.
Shrimp Company was my favorite shrimp and grits that were there.
Yeah. So, guys, down here in the low country of Charleston, we have a restaurant. I don't know if they have them anywhere else.
They
but
do.
they're
It's
called
a chain.
They're a chain.
Bubba
Gump's.
Bubba Gump's. Oh, shit. Left Eye died this year.
No, she
Oh.
set her house on fire
Oh, shit. Why'd they call her Left Eye, do you know?
because she used to wear a condom under her left eye.
Why?
I don't know. Why don't you ask her? Oh, you can't. She died.
Wow, Jen, that was really bad. Oh, yeah. Amazon was born in
Really?
1994.
Is that old?
Oh yes, the PlayStation 1. I was one of the first people in the country with the PlayStation 1. I want to announce.
You already told us this.
I know, but no one else knew what it was. And I remember going to school. I had Resident Evil 1, and that I was like, well, how old was I in 1994?
12.
9.
No, I was 8. Wait, no.
I do math wrong.
Yeah, I was like 9 or 10. Resident Evil 1. I used to play it.
I do math wrong.
I used to play Resident Evil 1. And I was scared as shit. And the graphics are like so awful too.
Well, they weren't back then.
Oh, and the Sega Saturn, I remember that. So anyway, yeah, so that's our new segment
like
called
that.
What the Fuck Happened? And we're going to read it on the screen. All right, Shelby, we're going to your very populated town of Grass Valley. So be sure to tell us all about it. Here's a little info on Grass Valley.
I'm Sheila.
Hi,
and
Sheila.
This is California Life.
Nevada City is like the neighboring city, I think. So this is the Gold Rush
so
City.
Cute. Can we go there? I want to go there. I want
Well,
to
ask
go
Shelby.
there.
You can stay at her house.
She's probably gonna email and say yes, so that's cool.
She lives.
She lives in Oregon,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Portlandia. That's so cute.
Look, all them people.
How are we gonna get there?
California life. I
Driving.
don't know. Drive. Take a Greyhound. You never heard of bus rage?
Today we're in Nevada City, located 60 miles northeast of Sacramento.
Okay, let me tell you what it's about before she does, so it makes me sound smart. Grass Valley is a gold rush city, aka the Bitcoin of the 1800s. And actually, in Grass Valley, California, people still pan for gold to this day. It's a rural community, a very small population of 13,000 people.
City is the county seat of Nevada County. Nevada City is a California gold rush town
Look at
in
that.
the Sierra foothills and known for being the most important
What the
mining
hell is that?
town in the state
Big old-
in 1850.
I don't know.
Wheel or something?
It's like a. Looks like
Miners
water.
Foundry is the first manufacturing location of the pelting wheel.
Pretty cool. It's not as cool as Charleston. Sorry, Shelby. You should come here and compare. All right, so people still pan for gold in Grass Valley. Now, 13,000 people. All right, why are we doing this story? There's no one that's ever been murdered there, right?
Yet.
Until today. Or not today, but,
1994.
Tuesday, August 2nd, 1994.
I'm definitely seeing the 90s grunge.
Yeah,
in
grunge
here.
rock. Yeah, now these are two 16-year-old girls. So, Shelby, you've definitely heard of this story. I don't know if you were in... I don't know when you said you went to Portland, when you moved to Portland, but I know if you were there in 1994, you know this story because 13,000 people. This is Chrissy Campbell and Dawn Donaldson. Chrissy is on the left. Dawn Donaldson. Dawn.
Dawn.
No, Dawn.
Dawn.
Damn it, D-A-W-N.
Yeah, Dawn.
Dawn.
Not Dawn.
Yes,
Dawn.
it's Dawn.
You're saying Dawn. D-O-N.
No,
No.
Dawn.
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 Yeah, Dawn.
You're saying it wrong.
No, we're not.
You're saying Dawn.
No, we're not.
Yeah. That's how it's pronounced.
No, it's pronounced
Dawn.
Donaldson. Shit. All right, so Tuesday, August 2nd, 1994, two locals from Grass Valley, California, calls the Nevada County Sheriff's Department. So Nevada County is obviously the county. Grass Valley is the city. They call the Sheriff's Department and say, hey, we got something you need to come see. And when they got there, they discovered two bodies, these girls obviously, decomposed very badly and not even buried. This is out in like rural sticks, nowhere land. They were just thrown on a trash heap.
Kind of like Lady of the Dunes, except instead of a sand dune, it was trash.
Yeah.
How old did you say these girls were?
These girls
16.
are both 16. They're best friends. And Chrissy Campbell actually just moved about 3 years ago, her and her family, from San Jose because they moved there because they wanted a safer environment. So they moved to little Grass Valley,
sucks.
California.
Do you know
Well,
the
people
way
steal
to
mine for
San
gold.
Jose?
All right, now, way out in the sticks where they found the bodies, it was a legal dumping site. Now, I think it was also like the locals would go make out there. I mean, it's like way in the back. You'd, take your woman of interest and go back there. No one's going to come back there.
Like a lover's lane.
Yeah, like a lover's lane. Now, they weren't buried or anything. They were literally just tossed on the trash heap, which is very, disrespectful. And they were so badly composed, they could hardly even tell. I mean, they were like, all right, think about it. It's California. It's hot as shit. They're sitting on top of a trash heap. So
they're going to stink.
Yeah, that's why they were noticed in the first place, because the odor. But the decomposition rate is a lot more because with heat, you got, maggots and stuff, and it just eats all that flesh. Right?
That reminds me of like the Keepers, how they found the nun.
Yeah. Now, the
maggots.
The detectives got there, and there's a couple things they found that you guys need to keep in mind. Number one, the very most important thing, there was an absence of blood.
Oh.
Okay? What does that mean?
It means that someone in the medical field or someone that's familiar with embalming took the fluids out
No.
of them.
I didn't mean like complete absence.
Oh.
But like if they were murdered there would have been more blood.
Oh, yeah. So they were moved.
Yeah, exactly. This was just a dumping site. They also found a torn page.
From a textbook?
A Bible.
Close. Of a porno magazine.
Oh.
Close.
It might be, I think that's closer to a textbook than the Bible. But
I was saying that they use the same paper, quality. They use paper. Both of them use paper.
Yeah, a
Both the
page.
Bible and a porno mag
page.
uses
What do
paper.
you mean?
Okay, they use trees. That's what I meant.
Yeah, wow, that's so much in common.
Okay.
do porno mags have obviously there are ones that are more suited to women and more to men. Is it just women that are in there, or is it like pictures
depends.
of people getting it on?
Like they have
think
Jugs
it's mostly
Weekly,
women.
they have Hustler. I mean, it depends on your taste.
I think it's mostly just
kidding.
female.
Do you remember? Have you seen Billy Madison?
Yes.
It's Dirty Magazine Day.
Yes.
And he pulls out that one. It's like mature ladies.
Yes.
It's like 60-year-old. I couldn't find out which porno mag it was. I put it here. I did extensive research. I thought that was going to be funny at the time.
I was just going to say, you probably really tried to figure it out.
Porno mag. Okay, let me do my research. All right.
Ha ha.
Now the skeletons, the coroners noticed, or they saw that the skeletal remains, the two girls died of blunt force trauma. They were bludgeoned repeatedly with a heavy object.
Like a baseball bat.
Yeah, or something like that.
Or sledgehammer.
Yeah. In a town where no one has ever been murdered, because with 13,000 people is not a lot. It seems like a lot, but I mean, think about it. Like, go down to Seacoast Church or whatever, or your local church, there's probably 2,000 people. They probably can seat 2,000 people, right?
I don't think so. Maybe 500.
Okay, we go to a concert. What's the last concert you've been to? I don't know.
Jimmy Eat World.
Jimmy Eat World. Oh yeah, we went to that. So there was like 1,000 people in there. Jen, damn it. All right.
I'm sorry. I told you I'm not good at visualizing that. All I know is that I'm going to be presenting at the South Carolina Counselors Association conference, and I'm going to be talking in front of thousands of people, so that's kind of
Are
scary.
you going to wear your Talk Murder to Me shirt?
No, I'm probably going to be wearing a blouse and pants or a dress.
Can I show it with a sign that says, Jen from Talk Murder to Me?
Yeah,
Where's
sure.
your bongos?
Yeah, if you
Go,
want.
Jen.
Yeah, that would be
Jen.
cool. It's in Hilton Head. We
We'll
can spend
show
the
up just
weekend.
fucking drunk. Yeah, Jen, like old times. And then we'll like play like videos of you like passing out.
You know
falling
what's
on the-
funny is that I bought my dad tickets to go see Beautiful, the Carole King show for Christmas. And when I bought the tickets, it's like, would you like information about a free stay in like an option of places?
Timeshare.
Well, one of the options was Hilton Head. And I was like, perfect. I get a free stay and I'll be able to stay in Hilton Head for my conference and not have to pay for a hotel. But then, so they called me the other day and she was like, it's a $99 deposit. You don't have to listen to the timeshare thing. It's just purely retail value and you get the money back. But it's Wednesday. It's like a 2-night stay. It's Wednesday. You check in on Wednesday. I was like, well, like, is there any way I could, make it come in on a Friday? She's like, well, let me connect you to my manager. And I was like at work when she called. I was like, is there any way like you can just call me back? Like, I'm interested, but I'm at work right now. And then she hung up on me because I didn't buy it right then. I was like, bitch, I like almost could have gotten a free stay, and it would have gotten me
Yeah, but they
2
don't
rounds.
make any money when you get free stays.
I know that, but like, I was really sad because I was gonna sign up. I just was at work, and they haven't called me back.
Guys, with your support from our Patreon page, we are buying timeshares in New Mexico.
I've never been to New Mexico.
In the desert. We're buying
I'd
desert
go to Arizona.
desert front property.
I want to go to every single United state.
We're buying desert front property.
No, there are
Right.
cucarachas out there.
Cucarachas. Is that like dingoes?
La cucaracha, la cucaracha. Da na 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 na.
Okay, so
Cockroaches.
Oh, is
right.
that what they are?
Yeah, you never heard of la cucaracha? Why do you think they
didn't know-
stamp?
I didn't know
They
that-
stamp in the dance to kill the cockroaches.
Are you sure that's what they
Yeah,
do?
I'm pretty sure.
Pretty sure or 100%
I'm like
sure?
100% sure.
yeah, but you can't say I'm like.
I feel like we're going to need to look this up later. I'm
You're either
not
100
confident that
You should have said I'm 100% sure.
I am
Who
100.
sings a
Not like-
song about cockroaches?
It's a Mexican song.
Cucaracha is cockroaches. Okay, now the detectives, they get there, and they're not focusing too much on that porno mag. He's like, hey, I gotta go inspect this behind the car.
This wine is so good.
You guys don't even fucking listen to me anymore.
I
All right.
know. I was thinking about
we
how,
both just gave you dirty looks. I don't know what else you want.
I was
Okay,
thinking
so
about
here-
how good this wine is.
All right, this is a Grass Valley. Shelby's from a small town where nobody murders anyone. Okay, from Grass Valley, these girls weren't murdered. I
Well,
mean, they were murdered, but
Technically, she's from a town where nobody has been murdered in her town. We don't know if someone from her town went somewhere else and murdered other people.
Yeah, I know. I got these two bullets mixed up. All right, so these girls, Chrissy and Dawn, went missing July 23rd. Now, they were found on August 2nd. So, Jen, you're really good with math. Tell me how many days that was. Moving on.
I forget what you said the other day was.
Okay, so both of these girls were best friends. Now, they would always sleep over at Dawn's house. Around 4 p.m. that night, Dawn's mom comes in. And she's like, hey, girls, what y'all doing tonight? And they're like, I don't know. We might go out and stuff. Now, it's a small town. They don't have a car. They're 16. All right. So they have to hitch a ride. And everyone goes down to the local, I don't know, shithole or whatever you call it. Shit
Watering hole?
Watering hole. Everyone goes down to the local watering hole.
Goes down to the shithole.
Everyone goes down to the local shitting hole. I've been saying that word a lot lately. I don't know. All right. Everyone goes down to the local watering hole, play some pool or whatever. So that's what they were going to do. All right. Dawn's mom, we're going to ride out, with some friends. Okay. Anyway, when Dawn's mom gets home that night, she doesn't think about it. The girls are in bed, obviously. She goes to bed. I mean, whatever. It wasn't until...
But she didn't check to see if they were in bed?
No, because you're in This is Grass Valley, California. Grass Valley, California, you ain't got nothing that ever happened here. What you think is going to happen to these girls?
Well, they got murdered, so...
I obviously didn't think that was going to happen.
Dawn's mother didn't even think to check on them until the next morning when Chrissy's mom came over to get her daughter. That's when they noticed the girls weren't in their room. The detectives, after finding the bodies 10 days later, thanks to Jen with her brilliant math skills. Just kidding. I'll cut that.
No, it's okay. You can leave it.
2 16-year-old girls. They're not troublemakers. But this was during a time of people like to hitchhike. And a small town like Grass Valley, the worst that could have happened was they could have ran away. I mean, this was the Nirvana age. They could have got mad at their, society, and they're living in the grunge age.
But here, I still don't understand the whole hitchhiking concept. This is the 90s, right?
Yeah, but this is in California.
Exactly, it's in California. What about the Hillside Stranglers, the Golden State Killer, the East Area Rapist, who was the same person as the Golden State Killer?
How many hitchhikers they killed? A lot. That means people were hitchhiking during these days.
In the 70s, but if they saw that people hitchhiking were getting killed, why would they want to hitchhike? It's like...
Because it's Grass Valley. Everyone knows everybody. No one's...
Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows.
And plus,
your name.
nothing ever happened. This isn't like Charleston where local DJs get murdered and stuffed in the woods.
That is a conspiracy. That's happening. I'm telling you.
I know. And we own a podcast and so did that guy. So good luck with that. Anyway.
Not both of them. I'm telling you, pretty soon there's going to be another one. Yeah. Another Charleston area radio host that goes missing and killed and murdered in the woods.
Hopefully as a co-host.
Not one of your co-hosts.
Oh, shit. Jen, up here.
No.
All right. So, hitchhiking was a very plausible fact. Because you got to keep in mind, I know I keep saying it, but this
is Grass Valley.
Ever happens in Grass Valley, California. Shelby can tell you that. Ain't nothing ever happened. Ain't nobody ever got murdered here. These girls did not get murdered until 10 days later when, they definitely got murdered. You know what I'm saying? So, the worst that would happen is they hitchhiked because Chrissy was having some trouble. She's been here for 3 years in Grass Valley. Now, Grass Valley is a beautiful place, but she misses San Jose. She misses her friends. She misses her life there. Even though she's got her best friend now, she misses home. So maybe, just maybe, she could have convinced her friend to hitchhike to San Jose, just for the weekend. It is the summer. This is the summer.
Not in school, yeah.
These girls haven't even entered junior high yet. These girls are on their summer break.
No, they would have been in high school.
Whatever. These girls are on their summer break. Mm-hmm. All right, so. But 10 days later, when they found the body, everyone knew who they were because this never happens. And 2 girls go missing, and then 2 girls show up with their skeletons. Those are those girls. Like, that's not hard to figure out.
Right.
All right. Okay, gotcha. Dawn's mom and Chrissy's mom, they freak out when they don't find their daughter. They call the police immediately. Now, the Nevada County Police, they act immediately because these are minors. And yeah, they probably hitchhiked. They probably in San Jose or whatever. But still, they're minors, and it's very unusual for this town. And that's not the only reason. And Shelby didn't say anything about this, but there's another secret. You know how small towns have their secrets.
Do they?
Even Secret said, no one in Grass Valley would want you to know this secret.
What's the secret? Or do you not know because it's a secret?
Does it have to do with grass?
No, it does not have to do with grass, but it has a lot to do with Satan.
Oh. Ooh. Interesting.
Okay. There's a hidden secret in Grass Valley. It's called the Roundhouse Room. Now, way back in the day, there was and I couldn't find who exactly constructed this, but he was building a house for himself, and it was round, just like in the picture. I'm showing, put it on Patreon if you guys want to see it. This is near Chrissy's home in Grass Valley. It's a huge structure. It's just concrete and it's round. It's a house. It was supposed to be a house. It obviously never got built out.
Is this isn't the same house of those two Satanists, right?
No, that was in Georgia.
Oh.
Yeah.
But you guys know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
it's very similar.
Yeah. Now, the round house. Now, let's, I'm reading from backpackverse.com. I don't know.
Sounds like a hiker site.
Yeah, it is definitely a higher site. All right. Now, he says it's an abandoned water tank. It's not. It's a fucking house. It's got a door, and it's called the Round House. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, a water tank
Now,
wouldn't be on the ground like that anyway.
It's at the base of Wolf Mountain, which sounds creepy enough. You see it's all graffitied. If you see in the middle, there's like animal carcasses there. So here's what people would do. People would go here at night, because it's a small town, and they would practice the occult. They would sacrifice animals. They would dance around, you know, hooting and hollering, all this stuff. And they would basically worship Satan, from what everyone sees. Locals would constantly complain about the remains found of sacrificed animals. Now, at this time, do you guys know who Adam LaVey is?
Yeah, he's the leader of the Church of Satan.
Yeah, so, well, he's dead now, but he started the Church of Satan, which we're going to do probably a whole podcast on this, maybe, episode or so. Not really related to murder. But they don't actually worship Satan. They worship themselves. I don't know. Who knows?
Oh, yeah, we talked about that during that
they don't
episode.
like worship Satan like as in a demon. They like worship themselves.
They
So
have,
they
like, their own
basically like
rules.
do whatever they want. It's just like a cult for just having sex all the time, I think. I don't know. Anyway, he actually purchased a home right down the street in Sacramento. Remember how I told you Sacramento is right down the street? Now, his home is world famous. Now, it was an old Victorian home that he purchased. Now, Adam LaVey, when he bought it, he painted it black. That's the house right now. And we're reading from hoodline.com. News from the hood.
Fucking creepy looking.
Yeah, so this is where he would practice his occult. Now, right down the road is, guess what? The small town of Grass Valley. And where's a better place to practice the occult and worship Satan himself than in a small town where there ain't no one going to see you? Especially in a place was all graffitied and everything else.
Even that tree is creepy looking.
So,
Do people not live there now? It looks kind of.
I think they tore it down, actually. I'm not sure.
I would too. Fuck that juju.
Yeah.
Now, I want to tell
like
you.
the houses are really close together,
Yeah.
and like I don't need to be that close to my neighbors.
Yeah, agreed.
Plus, he painted it black. It looks awful. Who's gonna? I mean, it looks like it already got burnt, but it's just black.
Yeah, it does. It looks like it's just charred.
And it probably looks smaller because it's black too. You know, black makes things look smaller.
That's
know.
why I'm wearing black to my holiday party.
That's
tonight.
why. That's why these houses are actually all the same size.
Yeah.
Jen,
It's an optical illusion.
it's an optical illusion. Jen, I'm just kidding, Jen. Oh shit!
Waka waka waka.
Now, detectives.
Did you try the wine?
No, detectives immediately poo-pooed the Satan theory. Okay, they said it ain't. This is Satan. Come on now. This Satan.
It ain't
It's
Satan.
not even real. Or they didn't say that, but they just like, this ain't Satan. Now, and I want to... What?
It ain't Satanist.
Satan.
Not Satan.
It's not Satan, yeah. This
No,
is,
it's not Satanists.
huh? Now, I want to read... All right, here's a good picture of the round room.
Ooh.
So it's basically a round room. Go to Patreon to see a room that is round. If you want to read some of the
Directions
comments...
to the round room.
These are actually people that kind of debunk the whole theory. If you want to read like this, guys, you guys want to read some of these comments?
This is bullshit. I used to hang out there a lot when I was younger. We would drink beer and paint the walls. I never experienced any dark energy, but I also believe it's no longer public land. Last time I was there, some folks were trying to clean it up and keep people out of it because there was vandalism, drug abuse, and littering. For an article, though.
Could the girls have been murdered there? I mean, no, not murdered there. Well, yeah, could they have been sacrificed there? Could the two 16-year-old girls have been sacrificed there? Definitely a possibility, and that definitely went through the community. Everyone was thinking it. Let's talk about the suspects. The detective said, all right, whoever killed these two young girls have to be local because they're so far out in the sticks that no one would be able to find this place unless they were local. This is an illegal dumping site where people would take their trash and just dump it out in the woods. Like, you'd have to be a local to know
it's
that.
there.
Kind of rules out the theory that it may be a transplant. Kind of like those Delphi murders, you know?
Mm-hmm.
The Delphi murders may not be local.
Right.
You know, I'm still waiting on information about that. Dawn's mom, after the bodies are found, and after the initial shock of that, she calls the detectives and says, I just remembered something that may help the case. She said, the girls were talking about a girl, one of their girlfriends named Trudy Sappho, giving them a ride to the town in Grass Valley and to hang out and everything else. The detectives went to Trudy Sappho, which was a friend, and she said, listen, here's what happened. I did pick them up that day. We drove around, girlfriends, they're in the back of the car, because not everyone has a car. In a small town like this, in 1994, if you got a car, even if it's a beater, you're the most popular person in school. So these two 16-year-old girls jumped in their friend's car, driving around everywhere, visiting people and everything else. The last thing she says she remembers is, she says, the last time I saw those girls is when I dropped them off at their friend Sam's house. Sam Strange. That's his name, Sam Strange.
Ooh,
Wow.
That's strange.
Yeah. That doesn't make him a killer. It just makes his name strange.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the detectives, as soon as they said Sam Strange, detectives like, that's a huge red flag, because they know
Because his
Sam
name?
Oh.
Oh.
No,
Did he
woman.
change his legal name to that? Was that not his original name?
No, that's his name, Sam Strange. Sam Strange. I don't know why they would name him Sam Strange. I mean, if your name is Strange, yeah, but name him some other Sam. John
Samuel?
Strange. No, I mean Sam Strange. Sam Strange.
Sam change.
The alliteration makes it creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah. The detectives, they're like, that's a huge red flag. They know Sam Strange. Now, Sam Strange isn't the type to murder people. I mean, he's 21 years old. He's a kid.
Well, he's a lot older than those girls.
He's a lot older than his girls.
Hold on. Do you say he was 21 and they were 16?
Yeah, I'm gonna get to that.
I said the killer was 22 and the... No, I didn't.
Girls.
I said that...
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I said it was a killer couple. It was a couple that was killed. Never mind. I was wrong. Sorry. But I got the ages right, kind of.
Yeah.
We got California, right? And they were probably smoking weed.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'll take my win with California.
Yeah.
I'm happy
We'll
with
give you
that.
All right. So his middle name is Arola. A-R-O-L-A. A-R-O-L-A. Arola.
It's weird.
Sam Arola Strange.
Samarola!
Sam Arola.
Samarola!
What does that mean?
I don't know, but it's fun to say.
I kept thinking it was arugula.
Arugula.
Arugula. I would have named him arugula.
Arugula. No,
Okay.
like, when, I don't know, like, General, like, I don't know, like, someone, like, Arola, like, you know, Arola toilet paper, like, Arola.
Oh, yeah, I get it.
Like, no, but, like, like, I'm trying to think
Keep
of the
on
thing.
rolling, rolling, rolling,
Yeah.
rolling. What?
I
No, that's Limp Bizkit. No.
That's the Walmart rollback song.
Oh, yeah. Detectives, huge red flag. Sam Strange, he ain't a killer, but he's a local bad boy. He's 21.
Why do they assume he's not the killer?
I'll get to that in 1 second. Well, no, I didn't say they assumed he wasn't the killer. I'm
He's
just
not
saying
a killer.
he's not a killer
That's
type.
not his type.
He's a 21-year-old
Bad boy.
bad boy, but he is not a killer. This is...
I mean, he could be.
Yeah, but this is a town that no one kills anyone. This is
All right,
like...
well, somebody killed somebody.
Yeah,
so
I
why
know,
couldn't
but,
it be
like-
Sam Strange?
Police knew him all too well. He would... Everyone around town knows that he likes to go around, start fights and drink, get drunk.
Who doesn't?
Chin's out there fighting people.
You never know.
All right,
Why do you think I don't go out so I don't get into fights?
Chin. All right, the detectives go to his house. His parents were out of town that day. Okay? Now, they're like, why are these two 16-year-old girls showing up at your house? You're 21? You know?
Yeah.
16-year-old girls? Like, come on, man. It's strange. That's strange, Sam Strange. That's Sam Strange. You guys don't... All right.
That's strange, Sam Strange.
Well, he said, all right, well, here's what happened. My mom was out of town. My dad's on a camping trip. The girls came over. And they watched TV a little bit, and they wanted me. They were trying to hitch a ride with me to drive them to town. I said no. I told them to get lost, and they did. And they went out and hitchhiked. And I stayed at home and watched TV. Now, that's a pretty weak alibi. But before they left, he was like, listen, I'm not the killer. Check with Dawn's family. They'll vouch for me.
Right.
So they did. They go to Dawn's family, and they said, what's about the Sam Strange guy? He's bad news. And they're like, oh, Sam? Nah. Sam's a family. He comes over all the time. He plays cards with us. He comes over. He eats dinner with us. He's a family friend. He's friends with Dawn's older sister.
Yeah, but why would they go and hang out without the older sister?
They wouldn't. He had an infatuation for Dawn, who was 16, but when he went over to play cards with the family and was friends with the older sister who may have been his age, he noticed Dawn and noticed that she was going through puberty, so he set his sights on her, and then he raped and killed her. The end.
Thank you for listening to Talk Murder Me. If you want to hear the real story,
That was
stick
so
around.
decisive. I was like, wait, do you know the story for a second?
Okay. The family's like, no, it's not Sam Strange. Come on. I mean, he was a friend of the sister, and Dawn was literally a little sister to him. He treated her like a little sister.
I'm not convinced yet, but okay, go on.
All right.
My story still sounds pretty good.
So, anyway, he said they didn't stay long. They tried to get me to drive them somewhere. I told them to get lost. Anyway, he was really cooperative with detectives. So now they have another lead dead. The next lead that comes up with this guy named Ethan Haldane.
I don't like the name Ethan.
Me neither.
What about Ethan Hawke?
He's a good-looking guy, but I don't like the name Ethan.
Yeah, Ethan.
Isn't that a Jewish name?
No, I don't think it's a Jewish name.
Not to say anything against Jewish names. I'm just saying.
What do you
I
got to...
don't think it is.
What are you trying... Oh, I know why you fight people, because you're Irish.
I am Irish.
You really fight people?
Do you think I fight people?
Yeah, kind of. Now that you said it, I do.
I can picture this.
Now that I put two in, like, you're Irish and that you said it.
No, I don't fight people.
Okay, so Ethan Haldane is a suspect number 2. Now, Dawn's older sister told detectives that Dawn, the 16-year-old that was murdered, actually had an altercation with this older boy. Ethan.
How old is Ethan?
About
How old
20.
is Dawn's
He's 21.
Sister? How is Dawn's sister also 21?
Yeah, around that age. Yeah, she's same age as Sam.
21.
Now, they actually had an altercation. And Ethan was known around town also to have a bad reputation. And he also had a very, very mean streak. And during that time, he was verbally threatening Dawn.
Why?
And everyone knew it.
Why? He's 5 years older than Dawn.
Well, here's why. About a month before the murder, Ethan and Sam, it's a small town, they're friends. Well, not really friends, but they were like buddies, right? They were hanging out, drinking like always. They go back to Dawn's house, you know. And they get drunk at Dawn's house, whatever, and they pass out. Then Dawn, the 16-year-old, comes up and says, Ethan, when he's hungover, he's like, can I borrow your car for an hour? And he gives her the keys and she goes, but she takes the car all freaking day, runs the gas out of it and drives it not just for an hour, but doesn't come back until late at night. Ethan's pissed. I mean, he has to get a ride to his own home because he didn't even have his car. And he's like, I'm going to kill her. And then ever since then, he's been threatening her. So police got wind of that, and that wasn't good. Now, any questions?
No, but I still don't know if I like the name Ethan.
You don't have to like it, Jen.
Well, I know, but like I think about kid names. I already have I don't know if I'm ever gonna have kids or if I'll ever be able to have kids. But if I do have kids and I have boys, I'm gonna name one James and one John because
No,
my dad
John. I'm John.
J-O-H-N or Jonathan?
Every time you look at that kid, you're gonna be thinking about
It's a different spelling. It's not the
wiener
same
jokes
John.
and like.
Well, okay, but one I'm gonna name James because my dad's name is James, and then the other one I'm gonna name John and call him Jack because my mom's name is Jacqueline.
That's cute.
And call him Jackie.
Detectives go, and they got their man, right? Ethan Haldane did it. They said,
Haldane, he did it.
where were you the night
No one?
that those girls went missing?
That was not funny.
And he said, all right, here's what happened. I was playing pool that night, and his story was verified. The night of the murder, I was playing pool. Now, Sam is the one you want to be looking at, because Sam called me while I was playing pool and said, hey, come over. I got 2 girls coming over, and we're going to party. And he said, no, I'm playing pool with my other buddy, and that was the last of it. That's all he knew. He said, if you want to put someone in jail, you better be pointed at Sam Strange. That's what he said. So now the cops didn't know what to believe. But it doesn't all matter, because around that time, that porno mag fingerprint came back.
Ah.
Yeah, so now they can prove who it was.
Or can they?
Yeah. It was the thumbprint on the porno mag was neither Sam Strange or Ethan Haldane. Sorry to take you for a loop, but I'll loop back in a second.
It was
Now,
the other friend who was playing pool.
it was this guy. He's kind of a criminal, but kind of small time. He was
a felon.
No, not a felon. He's just kind of a no-gooder. His name was Joe Lowenthal. Small criminal record. They go to his little shanty, and they say, "Hey, where were you the night? We got you. You did this. You killed them girls. We found his porno mag." Mature singles over 70.
Could it not have just been in the dump? Like, how was it attached to the bodies?
It was close by the bodies. They were grasping at straws.
Yeah.
They found his fingerprint, and he's like, it ain't me. I can tell you exactly why that porno mag was there, because me and my old lady were out there making babies and looking at that porno with each other.
Oh, that's nice.
And then she wasn't there, like his girlfriend wasn't there. They went and verified that story with her. So he's off the hook. So now the porno mag
has no connection.
Sorry, sidetracked.
All right, so we're back to Ethan and Sam.
I just wanted to throw the porno mag in there. You understand?
Okay.
He just likes to talk about porn.
All right.
Clearly.
Now that we're back to Ethan and Sam, one of you guys got to fess up. Would you guys mind taking a polygraph test? Now, They asked Ethan first. He's like, yeah, fuck, I don't give a shit. All right. Passed it. Now Sam's like, well, fuck, if he took one, feel kind of pressured. He goes in there.
Fails it.
What do you think?
I think he feels it.
Pass it.
Oh.
They both passed.
Yeah,
Okay.
polygraphs aren't 100% reliable.
Now, September 3rd, a month after all this shit, the detectives they want to solve this case. This is crazy. We know it's a local person that did this. There's only 13,000 people. We can literally start going down a list in the phone book. So they go back to the dump site, and they're like, maybe we missed something. And they did. They found a trash bag. Black trash bag about 50 feet away from where the bodies were in the dump site. Now,
was there a weapon in it?
Yeah, but wouldn't trash bags be kind of common in a dump site?
It is common.
Kind of like the porno mag?
Yeah, that's right. So they should just quit. But the trash bag.
But they didn't.
The trash bag was also covered in blood.
Oh, okay.
Like in the inside.
All right,
dried blood.
That's valid to go check that out.
It wasn't like bleeding out. I mean, it was dried blood, obviously. So
the bodies must have been in those trash bags.
Yeah, well, there was only one trash bag.
Oh. Well,
yeah.
A body must have been
Was
in that
it like
trash
a heavy duty, like, construction
know
one?
what kind of trash bag it was?
Well, you need to do better research
I'm just saying, like, if there was 2 bodies, like...
This episode is brought to you by Hefty. Hefty. Durable strength for hauling bodies.
Hefty.
If you
I remember those
lavender scented.
If you have something that you really need to get rid of, go
Hey
with
Siri,
Hefty.
where can we bury a body? Do you remember that when you used to be able to ask Siri that?
No, I never.
They don't answer it now.
Because they're too busy watching you, Jen. The NSA
That's weird.
is watching you.
Oh, I thought you said you're too busy watching me. I was like, that's really weird.
that is also true. Oh, that drink is not good now that's hot.
We'll drink the wine. The wine is delicious.
All right. Now, major breakthrough. Trash bag. Blood in it.
Animal blood.
But, fuck, it's just the blood of the girls. That doesn't prove any damn thing. Shit. Couple days later,
Fingerprints on the trash bag.
fingerprint analysis come back. We got a match.
Sam.
That's what they said. Quote, we have a match.
That's like the
And the
bone
detective's
marrow.
like-
Like,
Yeah.
actually, that's more like Tinder. You got a match.
Swipe right to see your match. All right.
You know,
The
I
fingerprint-
deleted the dating apps off my phone, guys,
Why?
because I don't have time to go out and look. If someone wants to come to me, they will come.
Jen, you just literally sit on the couch and swipe right. It's easy. You don't have to do
Well,
that while
like-
you're watching Netflix.
But she
You
doesn't have
need to
time
get-
to go out on dates.
Oh,
you
on
say.
dates.
Sorry, pick it
We'll
back
do
up
that-
after you're done
Like
with
that,
the semester.
the one girl in the last episode met her at the Chick-fil-A.
Oh yeah, no, fuck that.
Chick-fil-A parking lot. Why would she
and
go?
you're like, man, I left you.
Why would she go to the news station? Why the fuck would she go on the news station and say, hey, I
'Cause she
dated Chris
wants-
Watts?
She wants to have her name in the news.
Book
He wanted to
deal.
put it
Even
in my
if it's as a
butt.
hoe.
Why would you do that? If you listen to this podcast,
People
please,
want fame.
I'm not making fun of you, but please come on the
Fame.
episode.
I'm gonna live forever.
Jen, if you're listening to this lady that
I was gonna go.
Chris
to the other
Watts
song. Fame.
tried to put it in the butt, I'm not making fun of you, but please contact me because I want to get you on the episode so you can talk about it. And we won't make fun of you. I just won't.
Isn't it a wonder?
You guys even listen to me anymore?
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm too busy singing.
All right, so listen. The girl's blood was in the trash bag, DNA matched. The print, it came back to a person that was charged a year earlier
Sam.
for
Ah.
public intoxication.
Oh.
Mr. Sam Strange.
Yeah.
All along, boom. Now, September 20th, 1994.
Yep. I was gonna say they like usually in a small town like that they have to know the killer.
Yeah.
Aren't most murders are
People they
done by
know.
people they know?
I mean, most of the time it's the husband.
That's why you got to kill random people.
Well, I promise that I'm
Like,
not going
I-
to kill you guys. I think it's been
Israel
long enough.
Keys. You got to Israel Keys it. What? He was killing randos.
yeah, we know.
The only reason he got caught is because he killed someone in his hometown.
Ooh,
That's
the
true.
cork says something.
Let me see it.
Nope.
Ooh,
No.
buying or receiving stolen goods, jewels, and plate.
September 20th, 1994. Search warrant at Sam Strange's house. Blood is found below his porch deck and in the bed of his truck. Now, luckily, the detectives brought in a dive team to Sam's
What?
house. Dive team. Like a dive team. They
Oh.
dive in the water.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to his house.
What? Did he live on the water?
No, he had a small pond. But they still
Oh.
have to bring a dive team in. They just
Oh.
can't, like, put their head underwater.
Well, how are we supposed to know he has?
Yeah, I know.
Well, I was going to get there.
Well, you have
All right.
clear.
They brought a dive team in because he had a small pond. Luckily, they did that because they found a small axe
In the
Oh.
pond?
in the pond.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Now, September 28th, 8 days later, this is 3 months after the murder, Sam was finally arrested for murder. And I'll show you Sam Strange.
Does he look strange? People are strange when you're a stranger.
When you're a stranger. When you're alone. If you're strange.
People will remember your name when you're strange. When you're strange.
This guy, not the Jewish guy. This guy.
Of course he's a white motherfucker.
Well, yeah, he's a white dude. What are you talking about?
I mean, he. At first glance, does he
Well,
look
do you
like
think
a
he
killer?
did it just by looking at him?
Yeah, he looks like a freak killer.
Shelby, is this guy the killer? Look into his eyes.
So was it a sexual assault crime? Like, was
Look
it
into his
sexually
eyes.
motivated?
Look into his eyes.
Babe.
We need to get on YouTube. All right.
We should start videoing our episodes.
That's what I
Okay.
said. I was like, all we need is to, like, the laptop is how we should do it and record it from the laptop.
All right. November 7th, 1995, the trial officially went on. He was charged with 2 counts of murder. So here's what happened. Here, I'm telling you what happened.
Okay.
The girls, which, yeah, they were friends. He was like an older brother to Don. They come over to the house. And remember, he had that weak alibi of staying home and watch TV.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow or another, maybe they got in an altercation. No one knows to this day the three people that know, one of them's sitting right there, and the other two are no longer here. Only people that know on this earth what happened.
Mm.
All right, maybe an altercation or something. They got in a fight, and they maybe like take us to the movies, and he was like, no, and then they were like, come on, Sam, or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what happened, but he like literally snapped.
I thought she got into an altercation with Ethan.
Yeah,
The older sister did.
Yeah, yeah. No, the one that died got in a confrontation with Ethan. But that was
different. Okay, got it.
That doesn't mean he killed her.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, so in a fit of rage, Sam picks up the axe and strikes Dawn right in the head. Just bow. Now she's like on the porch because there's blood beneath the porch. So she's just sitting there like probably pissed off. You know, they got in a fight or whatever. Like, you never do anything for me. He comes out there with a freaking axe like, blah, right in the head. You know? And he's just chopping her. It's like a blitz. And then Chrissy, now he was charged with first degree and second degree. Chrissy was killed because she was there. She's a witness. I literally just killed your best friend.
So he was charged with first degree for Dawn and second degree for Chrissy because it was, or was it second degree for Dawn and first degree for Chrissy because it had to have been premeditated? So he must have thought about killing Chrissy because she was a witness. But the second degree was not premeditated. It was in the moment.
Yeah. So Chrissy was a witness. So he runs over there with an axe and starts chopping her. Blah, 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 blah. Right? Now he's got to get rid of the bodies. And remember how I said oh, that was cool. Remember how I said there's no blood at the dump site? Mm-hmm. Well, the blood was all over the back of his truck and below the deck. Now, head wounds bleed more than anything else. Mm-hmm. All right. So in case you ever need to know that.
I'm surprised because it's not a major artery.
So he put the trash bags over the heads, and that's where the trash bags come in. Now, all the blood was there and not at the dump site, obviously. And that's what happened. So he basically chopped them and didn't chop them up. He didn't rape these girls or anything. He just literally, maybe snapped. I don't know. You can't really tell. He didn't say anything. Even to this day, he says he didn't do it. And I'll get to that in a second. He was sentenced to 2 15 to life terms served consecutively.
So if it was 94 plus 30.
Well, all right. So he was granted.
Yeah, he'll have 5 years left. It's 2019.
He was granted a parole suitability. Mm-hmm. Okay, he was granted parole suitability, which doesn't mean he gets to walk free. It means they review to see if he's up on parole. Now, this article came out. Dang it! This article came out in February when he was up for parole because he's about to get out of prison. Now, they were trying to see if he was going to get out of prison. Till this day, he does not take responsibility for it. His story is the murder happened. There were 2 friends hanging with him at his house, a guy named Alan Pettis and Damian Graham. Little is seen from them online. He said that he walked in and they were killing the girls and he just helped dispose the body. No one really believes it. But the thing about this, Chrissy's one of the victims, her sisters do believe it. Okay, so you have a divided family. You got 2 girls, both from different families. They're now divided. This guy could be walking out on parole real soon.
Or the real killers could be free all along.
Well, his next parole, he got denied his parole. But his next parole hearing is in August 2019. But the family is divided. A lot of people think he's a psychopath. They say that he doesn't show any emotions during the killing or anything else, or during the trial. Okay, so this is when he was granted parole suitability. So if you want to read some of the comments, I think it's kind of cool.
He did it alone. He is a psychopath and he has conned both sisters. For the sister to say she is excited for him is disgusting. He stomped on your sister's dead body and dumped her like she was garbage. I pray to God this monster is never released. Think about the horror of your sister's last minutes on earth before she died. He is a deviant and a liar and a murderer who killed those girls because he did not want to go to jail for rape.
Okay, here, read these two right quick, the highlighted, Nicole. Now, this is Doug Campbell talking. This is Christy Campbell's family's side of the argument.
Okay, so Doug Campbell, Chrissy's family. Sam was there when these two girls were murdered, and he was the one who dumped their bodies and cleaned up his house, Doug Campbell said. He was scared and very stupid that night and should be in prison, but there are two other very guilty buddies of Sam that killed the girls. Sam was a friend of Dawn and had no motive to kill her. I believe there are people in Grass Valley that know what happened that night but are afraid to come forward. To think that Sam did this alone is ridiculous.
I do want to say right quick, he says there are people in Grass Valley. This is a small town. They don't even want you to know about the whole Satan aspect.
Yeah.
I want to say our taco Shelby, do you know something? You know, maybe people are hiding. I don't know. Maybe. Read the quote from Dawn's family.
All right. He told two completely different stories and passed lie detector tests both times. So we know he is very good at lying, Olsen said. He can't be trusted. I do believe Sam Strange is right where he belongs, and he is a risk to the public, she continued. The thought of running into him in town if he were to be released would be more than I could handle. He should never get out. Never.
Do you think this guy should be paroled?
No.
Now, here's my view on it. I think, personally, because I was reading this case, yeah, I think he did it, obviously. But if the family, you got one family that is all for him and the other's not, what if both families were for him?
Well, it's weird because it was Dawn's family that was the friend of his, right?
Yeah.
And that's the family that is against him.
Yeah.
You would expect it to be the other way around. Mm-hmm. You would expect if it was my family friend who is accused, I would probably be more likely to stand by that person and say, like, no way, couldn't have done it. Right. But instead it's the opposite.
But they changed their story. They went from no way he couldn't have done it to now they're not.
Yeah, and now it's the other family that's...
Yeah, I think if he would just come out and say, all right, I did it, and if the family, and for me, if the family is okay for having him paroled, should he sit in a prison for the rest of his life?
Yeah. At
21? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But what if the families were like, yeah, I think, because I read one quote where it's like, yeah, he did enough time. Do you think the family should have say in a parole?
Yeah.
You think if Dawn's family was like, hey, can you guys, and convince them to, if they all agreed for his parole, do you think the system should allow him out?
I'm conflicted because the family is, they're the ones that are most affected by the murders in a personal nature. But at the same time, society is the ones, they're most likely to be effective, not the family again. Like, you know what I mean? Like family, I don't know if I'm conveying this in words or not, but like the family, they like, if they're like, yeah, like we've obviously not gotten over the death of our loved one. We're never going to see our loved one again. But I think that, this person should be released from prison. But how does the rest of society feel about that? You know what I mean? Like, he's not a danger. I mean, he's a danger to the rest of society. If he was the one that actually killed the girls, he's a convicted murderer, right? So, like, especially first-degree murder, when you have to think out and plan and premeditate killing someone, like, you're a danger to society. You know what I mean? Like, especially if you're a sociopath or a psychopath, because you have, like, and I'm not saying that, I'm not saying people haven't been reformed. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, it's a danger. Like, if you know what I mean? Like, yeah. Because who says, all right, say you are a psychopath and then you get help and you seek counseling and you get medication and you're on your behavior. What happens if you get off that medication and you have the symptoms that you're experiencing again? You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
So this guy is now 44 and he was reformed. I want you to read something because, like, in prison, he has, yeah, all right. If you want to read this.
But then again, if I think about it, if it was like my family member who committed this crime and then they were reformed and the people who said, okay, he's out. You know what I mean? It's tough to say because I'm not in that situation. Yeah. I don't really know,
Yeah, this is from Governor Jerry Brown.
Brown noted he was required to give great weight to Strange's increased maturity in the years since he committed the crimes. He also noted that Strange had made efforts to improve himself while in prison, participating in self-help programs and working as an addictions treatment intern and peer mentor. Strange had only one serious rules violation in 24 years and routinely received above average to exceptional work ratings, Brown added.
Yes, I mean, all right. Yeah, I don't know.
It's tough. I mean, like I said, I don't agree with the death penalty, but I think that if you take a life, then you should have, your freedom taken away from you. I think that he should.
You don't think people can reform? Maybe he is a psychopath, but
I don't know if everyone really gets that opportunity.
Yeah,
I don't think it's fair that everyone.
But what if the family says, "All right, yeah, he can come out"?
I mean, I'm not saying that they haven't that they can't be reformed and become an instrument to society again. I just don't think that they deserve that option if they killed someone. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But whose choice is it? Is it the families or is it society's? Who should it be?
Because I think it's both.
It's not like he went and terrorized society. He went and terrorized these two families by killing their daughters. And if the families, let's say they do come together and they're like, yeah, this guy.
But it just happened to be these two girls. It could have been any two other members of society. Mm-hmm. It just happened to be these two girls.
Yeah. But I'm saying in this case, you think they should be the ones?
I think it's both.
I think that I think in an ideal world. Oh, sorry, Nicole, go ahead.
I think it's partly it'd be one thing if in any sort of trial like this, if both families were supportive of the parole, then you still need to get the rest of society's buy-in.
I agree. That's what I was going to say. You have a jury and you also have the vote of the families as well.
Here, read that, somebody.
Chrissy was my sister.
Well, read who it's from.
Shani Campbell. Chrissy was my sister, and I asked the parole board to grant Sam his freedom. So did my family. If anyone wants to know why we would do that, you can ask me. There isn't a day that goes by that we all don't think of and remember Chrissy. The devastation this has caused my family is never ending, yet I lead my life filled with compassion and kindness. I wholeheartedly believe in second chances, and I hope Sam gets one day. Again, if anyone wishes to ask me anything, you can send me a message. This is my family's tragedy, and we have every right to deal with it as we see fit.
That's from the sister of Chrissy. Personally, we've done some fucking crazy cases. Mm-hmm. And this case, I mean, because if let's say he just had a mental rage, he just lost his shit and made a fucking awful decision. Mm-hmm. And I mean, and if he's not a psychopath and he literally and the families are like, yeah, this guy feels awful about what he did. He's been in there for 30 years. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got the sister of the deceased wanting him to parole.
But
I don't know.
She's not the only, that person's not the only victim.
I know, but I'm saying if both families,
if they were both supportive, then I think that's a notch in that person's favor. But both families are not both supportive, and I think it's their opinion.
But I'm saying, what if they were? Because it could be eventually.
I'm saying if they both were, they're not the only voice in the matter.
Right. I
think, as in any sort of parole circumstance, it's the victim's family, what they think, but also what, how they're performing and how they're doing. And ultimately, it's the governor, whoever's ultimate decision is to grant that parole, to do. But I think, it's almost like a first check. One, the families need to be supportive of it. And
Agreed.
Two, if they're doing all those things to show that they might be able to reform in society, then that's up to the governor, whoever can make those parole pardons.
I mean, I agree.
Oh, wait, read this one from Kelly O'Donnell.
Let him live with your family, then, if you think he's so great. At worst, he's a monster. At best, he has no integrity, empathy, or compassion. Does he plan to make some reparations to the families of the victims?
That's got 4 likes. This from Susan Gobrecht. He deserves to be where he is. Has anyone thought about the girls that he murdered? They will not ever have a chance to grow up. I think he should be where he is for the rest of his life. Good job, Jerry Brown. I hope the next governor does the same thing. I pray for his soul, but he should never get out. I feel a lot safer with him being there. So, all right, guys at the table, I kind of think he should get out, and you guys, Nicole, you think he should stay in?
Yes.
So we're divided. What do you guys think out there? There's definitely going to be a hot discussion on our Patreon page, patreon.com/talkmurder. Get in the conversation. And yeah, if you guys want to read these too, I just want to say that. Sorry.
I say yes, keep him locked up regardless if he was just an accomplice or the actual killer. Either way, our lives are better with him. But I think I maybe say without. But I myself have heard over the years, there were other two involved. This isn't a new story that he is sharing. He has always remained his innocence as far as the actual murder. But to sit there cowardly and allow your friends to take such an act is disgusting, and nobody should act in that manner. There's no punctuation in this. It's really annoying.
Oh shit! This is all one big sentence. It's all one sentence,
so I don't even know where my inflection should be.
Jen has lost her inflection.
Inflection. As far as the actual murder, but to sit there cowardly and allow your friends to take such an act is disgusting, and nobody should act in that manner. He deserves to rot, and I hope God deals with whoever else may have been involved. If law enforcement can't ever find the proof or evidence on them, the Lord above knows what all goes on and has power to take matters into his own hands.
You know what's bothering me about this is that so the guy is maintaining his innocence the whole time and says, "Oh, two other people killed them." Yeah. Where's his lawyer fleshing this out?
Yeah,
you know,
that's the small town mentality. I'm thinking I couldn't even find information on those two other guys.
But if that is a viable option for a defense, he should have fucking appealed it and said this is what happened.
Not only that, but
so where's that? It doesn't make it seem like it's a real option.
If he's such a good guy, like the family, like Dawn's family said before they found out he was convicted of her murder, like then when he saw them attacking Dawn, then he should have saved Chrissy. Or like
wait, what?
Like if he saw his friends attack, he was there when they.
Oh yeah.
If he saw them attacking
he says
Dawn,
he walked in and they were like pretty much already dead.
Well, I mean, either way, he could have. I don't know, but then if it wasn't them, and it was like where, and he killed Dawn first, and then he killed Chrissy, and it was just an act of rage. Like, why wouldn't Chrissy have tried to escape? If they were sitting on a porch, why wouldn't she have ran away?
I mean, it was probably.
You know what I mean? I know it's probably in the middle of nowhere, but at least try it. I mean,
I'm not seeing your friend getting butchered with an axe. So you probably won't run. You'll probably sit there in shock. I've seen guys in shock and they just can't move.
That's true. No, that's true.
I've seen guys in shock and they can't move.
Well, who are you saying that girls and guys react differently in shock?
What?
Anyway, I don't know. It's just I don't know. I don't know. I'm not really conflicted, but I am.
These other guys, did they even give him a lie detector test or even question him? I mean, but then again, the blood was in his truck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he was the one that disposed of the bodies.
Yeah.
Regardless of whether or not.
And if he was such a good guy, why would he have? And if he was such a good friend of the family of Dawn, why would he have partaken?
The theory is that he snapped.
I don't care.
Is this empty?
You can't snap.
No, I don't want
it's
it.
Not.
I want to make sure you guys are
just because you didn't. Just because you snapped.
I don't really like.
Doesn't
red.
mean.
I asked if you wanted white or red, and you didn't answer. I have red too.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Just because you snap doesn't mean that it's appropriate and it's okay
to
snap and lose it and then go ahead and be paroled. You snapped. If that's the fucking excuse that you snap, well then what's saying that there's not going to be something else that sets him off?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I mean, if he did it, if there's 100% concrete evidence that he
definitely think he did it.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing: if there's
he did it, then why shouldn't he get out?
Exactly, that's my point.
No, that's not my point. My point is if the families are okay with him getting out,
but only one of them is.
But I'm saying if both of them came around to it, because they may. At times,
even if both
they like to heal. You can only heal if you forgive,
right? But here's my thing:
it's easier to forgive someone if they're not sitting in there.
Even if both families were on board with him being paroled, if there was 100% concrete evidence that he did this crime, he should not get out for killing someone. I'm sorry. Only if it was in question or if there was another, and if it was in question, only if they found a better argument. Like, if you kill someone, that's it. Your rights get taken away. Like, you took the rights and the life and the livelihood of someone else. Like, you don't deserve to be free roaming around. What makes you so much more important that you have to be living and they're not?
I disagree, but respectfully. Just because we've done, like, guys that have killed... I mean, the Green River killer killed 50 people. You know, this guy, like, kills too. Yeah, he should be there, but if the family came together and, like, all right, this guy has served enough, you know... I don't know. I guess that's just two different sides of the coin.
I respectfully disagree because... You know, he took someone's life, so he should get his rights taken away. And like I said, I don't agree with the death penalty because I think that it's better for them to rot in prison than to get an ECO.
I do think if both of the families were on board with it, then it's certainly worth more consideration.
Yeah.
For the governor to consider it.
So what do you guys think on all our talkos out there? Well, we know we're going to hear from the talkos on Patreon, but what do you guys think if you're not on Patreon or you're listening to this and want to get in a conversation? And even if you want to yell at me for telling you that this guy should get out, I don't know.
I'm not yelling. I'm just saying.
No, I'm talking about them.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, guys, that's my Sam Strange story and also my story for Shelby the Small Taco.
All right. Well, we'd love to hear your guys' opinion, and I'm just going to take a note, a moment, a sappy moment, because I'm a wine drunk, which is the best kind of drunk. To say thank you so much for your support in this year of 2018, which is ending at 11:59 tonight, midnight. 2019 is just around the corner, and I cannot wait to see what comes in 2019. I'm excited. I don't know if you guys are,
No,
but
it's gonna be the same shit. Oh shit!
But thank you so much for your support, guys. In this year, it really has been an awesome year for us. We got started. We got established, and we'd love to make this material for you guys. So, thank you. And if you love us, you know, come give us some support on our Patreon page, a like on Facebook, Instagram, follow on Twitter, etc., etc., etc. Plug. Anyway, so thanks, guys, as always, for
Happy New
listening
Year.
to Talk Murder to Me, and hope you have a happy and healthy 2019.
Okay,
now I'm sad to say that I crushed up too many cookies. What are you fucking doing?
That's my fupa.
No, fupa is here. This is your food, baby. Mine's name is Hubert.
Hubert was the name of my bike in Belgium.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, now I have to change his name.
No, it sounds like I speed up. Hey guys, go to pataudio.com. Okay, now I think there might have even been more than one page, but they were stuck together. That was I'm cutting that joke.
Oh, ew.
Not
Oh, this guy's taking this chair. Look.
You want to go beat him up?
No. I like to people watch. Oh, that's why they put it out for sale, motherfucker.
What happened? What happened?
The neighbors put a chair out for sale, and this guy's coming to pick it up.
No, they put it out for the dump. That chair's been rained on.
That's what I meant for dump, but I said for sale.
I should go be like, dude,
there's
I
some
peed
value.
all over that chair.
There's some valuable wood. He's looking at the wood. Oh,
Okay.
man. All right.
So
Can we cut that whole segment?
No.
Please.
This is
Future John, please.
All right, guys.
Sorry.
The Bickering Bickersons record a podcast.
Here.
Surprise shots. Surprise shots. We don't know what they are. Oh, shoot. Can I do that over? I can mess up.
2.
Yes,
can
but
someone-
I'm leaving both in.
No.
Put one in the bloopers. Put one in the bloopers.
Can someone play the cowbell with it?
No, I'm putting this out at 11:59 tonight.
Okay.
Just to piss you off, Jen.
It's not going to work. I really don't care.
Then it's technically not Taco Tuesday.
Yeah.
It is. See, all right, here's the thing about the New Year's. Okay, we celebrate it. Like, when is the New Year's, right? I mean, because it's different time zones, they should have it. Like, we celebrate on midnight.
Yeah.
But in other countries, they're like 14 hours ahead.
Right.
Are they celebrating on the same time?
No, they're celebrating.
We should have a universal New Year's time.
Then that's like suggesting that we're all in the same time zone.
We're not.
I know, but technically...
That's not. I'm sorry. It's just not a good argument.
I'm still working on the argument.
Okay, good luck with that. Why don't come back when it's a little bit more baked?
Where's my glasses?
That's what he's
You told me you were going to wait.
Can I get a Sparks? I need something to drink.
Where are you going? We're
She's
doing
getting
a
us Sparks.
podcast. Well, get me one.
Can I have one?
Can you open mine? I want to pick the flavor. Babe, we're doing a podcast in here. Are you going to be in this or not?
I'm really thirsty.
You got a
That's what
drink
she
right
said.
there. You're the only one that never drinks your drink.
Who dis? They're doing drive-bys now.
What is
It's
it?
Barbara.
Is it really?
No, it's not.
She gave us a present.
No, she didn't.
Yeah, she showed up and we let you open your door and she's laying on your bed
No, she's
naked.
Not. Stop it.
Butt naked, Jen. She's like, I don't know who I am, but I'm hot.
Hey, that's creepy.
That's sad.
Can you use the fucking coaster?
Oh, shit.
Put it on the fucking coaster.
All right. So anyway, to answer your question, Jen, because you asked me a question, which I'll cut in to make myself look super smart. California is called the Golden City because of the gold rush.
It's the Golden State.
Oh, the Golden State. Shit. Let me try
But
that again.
okay.
Jen, California is called
She
the Golden
answered
State.
the
I answered your
question.
I know,
question.
but I'm going to make it... Jen, can you ask me why it's called the Golden State?
No. Stop
Let
trying to
Jen-
take credit away
Let
from me.
Jen answer the fucking question.
I already answered the question.
I know.
All right. You're right about some things. So, yes, it's called
We
The
have that
Golden
on
S-
recording, right?
the Golden... Yeah, but the recording's arbitrary. All right.
You're the worst.